JLab on. Bluetooth connected. Battery full.
Yes.
Ready to pair. Bluetooth connected. Battery full.
What's up? What's up? Your homeless software developer here. Alright, you want to see what kind of shit I'm struggling with? If you're so smart, help me with this and tell me if this roadmap is acceptable and exactly how I need to make decisions with this bullshit. And this is like 20 type things like this I get a day that I have to read and understand and decide all the decisions that need to be made all by my lonesome as a naive developer who is native vibe coder. I coded in the 80s when I was 10. And then a year ago I started vibe coding. The AI will not lead you to success all by itself.
Participants, CC1, codebase, git, headless play /publisher /vitals /GCS APIs. Bugs, play console, vitals, the order ledger, install base ladder, add mob /firebase, add mob console, GA4, BigQuery Firebase. Method, Tommy's instruction, DEC-157. Discuss as many separate details as possible and coming to a consensus on everything, no matter how long it takes to discuss each detail. Findings and questions to the channel, never conclusions for ratification. Every item below was argued on the channel with the data present. Where an agent changed CC1's mind, it is named. Register worked. 36 items in 8 groups, 35. CL-020 dropped as redundant. All disposition, 0. The one decision Tommy may want to override.
I make them fight it out.
Build order number 309 stream-fix plus telemetry number 310 PURCH-1 number 311 India. Bugs argued hard for revenue first. Number 309 equals PURCH-1 and dissolved CC1's technical objection honestly. CL-021 can be trimmed to 3 own params and survives the drop, so measurability does not force the order. That left a values call over which Bugs explicitly declined to make. It's a values call, harm versus runway only he makes. Tommy was AFK, so CC1 decided and chose the reasoning. The harm is a privacy event, not an inconvenience. The user's camera broadcasts publicly and cannot be stopped. Categorically different from money not yet collected.
Exactly what decisions
the harm grows, the opportunity is static. Number 308 adopts approximately 60 per day. The pending orders, PURCH-1 rescues are continuously replenished. A cycle's delay costs a slice, not the stock. Rating fragility couples them. 3.79 on approximately 20 to 40 ratings. 1. My camera kept streaming and I couldn't stop it. Review permanently moves the number that is upstream of the conversion. PURCH-1 monetizes. BUG-065 widened the blast radius. Found mid-discussion. Service mode reconnection has never existed, so streaming failure is universal, not 306 only. Bugs accepted this, corrected their population estimate. The gap is days, not weeks. To reverse. Swap number 309 and number 310. Nothing else changes. B1 rides whichever build is first, and CL-021 is drop-proof at 3 params either way. 1. Build number 309. Stream fix plus telemetry. Lane. Safety/instrumentation. No monetization. DEC-144. Why it exists. Tommy's August 16th, 2026 Ripro produced a live broadcast he could not stop. Root cause is not a crash. Research_reports/streaming_session_root_cause_2 026_08_16.md. 1.1A1, the service truth flag, bug-056, keystone, everything else is triggered by this lie. Stream control activity, 1763 and is streaming. 3300 read the activity's RTMP engine, which is never connected in service mode. Using background service hard-coded true, 93. Connect. Only in the dead fallback, 1563. So the app has reported encoder stopped every 30 seconds for the entire duration of every live stream it has ever run. Change. Promote a process scope snapshot beside the existing is streaming active companion. At volatile bar session. Live session. Broadcast hide. RTMP URL title start time streaming from file. Written at the same 4 transitions plus the death path. INS-355. Cleared unconditionally first in on destroy. Point is streaming. And the :1763 watchdog at it. Not a bound service. Same process. Already the number 308 pattern. No connection lifecycle for a struct. AdMob's contribution. A1 is also a telemetry correctness fix. Every during_stream param in the file is currently mislabeled. On exactly the events B1 is rescuing. A1 and B1 belong in one build. Acceptance. CC1 DKA-destroy a live stream. Return. RTMP encoder stop streaming. Must not appear at any cadence. Bugs adds during _stream labeled true for the whole session in GA4. No new vitals cluster on 309 once it clears the approximately 50 user floor. 1.2A2. Reconnection guard plus stop the notification lying. Bug-057, Bug-065, honest-state half. Attempt reconnection. :2249 is the only engine call site without a using background service guard. CFR :1905. :1924, :1955, :2019. It repairs the activity's idle engine, fails, RTMP URL not available, video encoder not prepared yet, and opens a 5-minute circuit breaker over a healthy stream. And the discovery that came out of asking YouTube live streaming service .on disconnected. Both engines :212 to 218 and :273 to 279. Logs, broadcasts, and writes disconnected attempting reconnect into the notification and attempts nothing. Service mode streams have never had reconnection, Bug-065. Number 309 ships the honest half only. Guard the reconnect. Make the notification stay true. Let A6 tear down. Real reconnection is its own item. 4.1. A PO build must not grow into an RTMP/encoder/backoff rewrite. Bugs agreed the split and holds the promotion trigger. 1.3A3. Attach never create. Bug-059. DEC-152's unbuilt path now mandatory. On create runs. Start streaming process. Unconditionally. Launch audit of Tommy's capture. One of 5 launches carried extras. The other 4 each posted a blank title broadcast. 400 invalid title. Change. Before load stream configuration. Ordering is load bearing. If the service reports a live session, restore broadcast ID/RTMP URL/title/start time from it. Re-init chat against the existing live chat ID. Set the UI to live. And do not call start streaming process. If the service says live, but YouTube says ended, attach optimistically and let the status poll correct. It never create as a fallback. Neither agent could construct a case where attach is wrong and create is right. Acceptance, bug zones, via broadcasts.list on the test account. Exactly 1 live broadcast for the session. No second live broadcasts.insert. And the test must explicitly cover the notification stop entry path. 1.4A5. A stop path that cannot depend on the activity. Bug-061. Resolved as option 4. Constraint CC1. Found only by reading the service. It has 0 YouTube API access. Finalization. Transition to complete with test number 61's retry/verify. Exists only in stream control activities, so a naive stop kills RTMP and leaves a live broadcast dangling. Bugs argued 2, give the service finalization. AdMob argued 1, stop activity with action_stop, safe once a 3 lands in the same build, and avoids duplicating approximately 80 lines that would drift. Settled as 4, which takes the strong half of each, and both agents accepted 1. The service stops RTMP immediately, unconditionally. No new API surface, no dependency on anything. 2. And hands finalization to the activity via action_stop, which by then attaches correctly. 3. And sets pending finalization equals broadcasted, so if the activity never got there, the next attach finalizes it. No orphan survives 1 app open. Residual, a live but silent broadcast until the next opens. Strictly better than today's live indefinitely. 1.5. A6 zombie teardown. A8 window leaked. A4A/A4CA6 Bug-062. When the service's encoder truly stops and cannot recover, tear down FGS plus notification plus banner. In the capture, they stayed up approximately 8 minutes over nothing. Depends on A1. Approximately 10 lines. A8. Dialog.show on a destroyed activity. Show error :2789 guards. So an unguarded site exists. CC1 to locate. Approximately 2 lines. A 4A Bug-060A. The correction that mattered. The drops analysis and CC1's own filing blamed stream control activity for starting a recording. Wrong. Funnel tracker.recording. Funnel step exists only in main activity, and the log order proves it recording_started fires 538 milliseconds before the stream page launches. 1 recording ran from approximately 0453, while main activity was recreated 5. Each recreation re-emitting the step. Funnel steps must fire on state transitions, not activity lifecycle. A 4C Bug-060C. Camera 1 opened 5/1938 and was never released across 8 minutes. And 4 failed attempts roll back the camera on start failure. 1.6 B1, the telemetry rescue, Bug-064 plus Bug-066. Analytics service.log event :1376 to 1392 merges 22 constants from user properties cache :39 into every event. Firebase's cap is 25. Any event with 4 plus of its own params is dropped entirely. Measured drops in 1 10-minute capture. Timer _milestone 47. Funnel _step 18. Funnel _started 12. YouTube _stream _start _initiated 6. Stream _return _ to _stream _ clicked 4. The reconciliation CC1 owed the group. AdMob said 8/10 DIMS land. Bug said the funnel events dropped both right. The loss is selective, not total. An event lives or dies on its own param count, which varies by call site. The richest instances vanish and the sparse ones survive. So the dataset looks populated while skewing to the least informative cases. And the enabler, bug-066. The app's own event validator.max _parameters_per_event equals 25 runs before the enrichment it should guard. It passes an event at 5 params that reaches Firebase at 27. Change, AdMob's architecture adopted. Move the constants to user properties, a separate 25-slot user-scoped pool that does not count against event params. Keep only genuinely event-scoped params. Move the validator's count check to after enrichment. CC1 equals code. AdMob equals register the user scope DIMS and verify. Acceptance, AdMob. Rerun the param presence query. Every event, 25 params and stream _return _ to _stream _click /YouTube _stream _ started /timer _ reappear with their params. 1.7 B2, B3, B5, B2, bug-063. Debug logger inserts.txt into the media store video collection exception every attempt. Write to app-specific external files, dear. Approximately 5 lines. B3. Every funnel _ abandoned fires reason equals unknown, the only literal in the tree. The dimension AdMob registered will read one value forever. Add real reasons at each call site. Approximately 5 lines. B5. CL-021 billing _flow _ result of product. Response _ code. Fail _ stage equals 3 own params. Bugs is constrained, so it survives even pre-adoption. AdMob call raw log event. No remerge. Fires at launch billing flow : 229 / : 253 plus the 2 pre-launch failure branches : 207 / : 212. AdMob's ruling makes this load bearing beyond PURCH-1. The paywall sheet rate must be built on CL-021, not on screen tracking, because it fires at the source. C5 2. Build number 3 10 PURCH-1 lane purchases. C1 plus C2 star collapsed into one fix. Bugs suspected a third suspend cancelable coroutine site. It exists. Acknowledge purchase : 374 alongside : 559 and : 828. But all three funnel through continuation X. Resume if active : 15. Whose body is if is active resume value. A check then act, not atomic. INC-007-R2 plus CL-024 plus the third site are one fix in one function covering any future bridge. Use Kotlinx's try resume / complete resume rather than 3 hand-rolled latches that could drift. This retires the audit sibling suspend sites task. The helper is the audit. C3/C4 grant on purchase. Already correct : 341 to 344. Plus acknowledge on grant. Plus retry plus startup recovery sweep plus revalidate on resume. Scope per bugs is expansion. C5 no revoke on failed query. Checkmark resolved. Bugs. Ship unbounded with a guard and an instrument. Revoke only on a successful query returning no entitlement. Never on a failure, so it self-corrects on every normal foreground. And only leaks pro to users whose queries never succeed again. Offline, forever / broken play rare and harmless to keep pro. False positive pro is near free for us. Grant is purchased only. 341 to 344. And there have been approximately 2 real purchases ever, so the affected set is near empty. Emitter 3 param pro _ retained _ through _ failed _ query event. So bugs can size the leak. Add a bound only if data shows abuse. Don't pre-optimize a bound we can't yet size. C6 emit purchase complete before acknowledge. 327 to 339. C7 bug-054 the keystone. Refresh pro status. 480 already fetches pending purchases on every foreground and discards them at 487/494. Purchased only filter. Persist the token. Expose state flow and surface a complete your payment affordance with a play deep link clear on purchased. Approximately 15 lines, 1 file, no permissions, no server. Acceptance bugs from the order ledger, the instrument only they read. Pending processed conversions appear, today 0. Already resumed clusters go to 0 on number 310 once adoption clears the floor. No auto refunds from mistake keys. CL-021 response code visible in GA4. 3. Build number 311. India/presentation. D3. The purchase option code, owed since August 9th, 2026. The app is a legacy-shaped billing client. Pro upgrade activity : 368 reads the singular one-time purchase offer details, and launch lifetime unlock flow passes no offer token, : 243 to 245. That is why the staged standard pricing option is invisible to it. Read the plural list, BL 8.3.0.
That's important.
Select by purchase
That's
option ID /
right
tag,
there.
pass set offer token. Keep a singular
I gotta
fallback.
make sure.
Approximately 15 lines and the prerequisite for all pricing work because 8.3.0. Select by purchase option ID / tag, pass set offer token. Keep a singular fallback.
You should be able to copy the text in 11
because
labs,
default is
man.
legacy compatible and its per country prices are frozen forever. INS-388. D1 pay now subscription needs no console client. Pro build number 311 India/presentation. D3 the purchase option code owed since August 9th, 2026. The app is a legacy-shaped billing client. Pro upgrade activity : 368 reads the singular one-time purchase offer details, and launch lifetime unlock flow passes no offer token, : 243 to 245. That is why the staged standard pricing option is invisible to it. Read the plural list. BL 8.3.0. Select by standard pricing option is invisible to it.
We were supposed to add code to go along with a new pricing option we added in the configuration for India. That isn't nothing.
The plural list, BL 8.3.0. Select by purchase option ID/tag. Pass set offer token. Keep a singular fallback. Approximately 15 lines and the prerequisite for all pricing work because default is legacy compatible and its per country prices are frozen forever. INS-388. E1 Pay Now subscription needs no console offer. INS-380. The base plan token is already in subscription offer details. Select best offer : 260 to 270 just always matches the zero price phase first. Making steps 2 to 3 dead code. Approximately 5 lines. Whether to use it is Tommy's call. D2 CL-015 presentation. Engineering identical either way. Approximately 10 lines plus a country check for the India only variant. The choice is Tommy's. A. Globally de-emphasize the free trial card. Or B. Hide it for India only. B. I cannot complete it anyway. 4. After number 3, 1-1. Ranked on data that does not yet exist. 4.1. Stream reconnect. Bug-065. Real fix. RTMP reconnect. Plus encoder reprepare plus YouTube. Stream status re-verify plus back off plus a circuit breaker guarding the right object. Its own build, its own device validation. Why it is not ranked yet. In Bugs' words, the instrument that would show streams die on every blip is dropped by Bug-064. Ship number 309. Let the stream telemetry adopt. Then rank on numbers. Short session rate, stream underscore started without stream underscore ended. YouTube underscore stream underscore failed rate had mob, can baseline all 3 now. Bugs holds the promotion trigger. If it shows universal silent stream, both halves.
All right. So.
Or neither. E1 resolved August 16th, 2026. Bugs repulled with a proper render weight and self-corrected. The earlier empty draft was a late render script. Ground truth, standard pricing equals 174 regions priced. India 2,250 rupees. 19 US dollars and 99 cents. Status draft. Not activated. It is the non-locked vehicle EO/D3 need editable. Unlike the frozen default. E2 and it exposes a strategic fork that is Tommy's, not ours. The staged draft holds 2,250 rupees. The approximately 2 uninversion price. India lifetime priced at twice the annual sub. Matching the US/NG pattern. Staged August 9th, 2026. Under the then diagnosis, India is underpriced. The live price is 550 rupees on the locked default. So activating it as is would raise India 550 rupees, 2,250 rupees, 4. The exact opposite of Tommy's August 16th, 2026 directive. Start low, creep lower till we finally get sales. Never activate as is. The fork. Tommy decides both are defensible. Alpha, low price for volume.
Get no sales in India, that's
set
bullshit.
Deep tier 3 prices on standard pricing, then activate. Bets that emerging market volume at a low price beats margin. Supported by Google's own Play Home notice. Experiment with ultra low pricing. And by PPP, $19.99 a month's income in tier 3. Beta, UN invert to the 2 pattern. The staged draft. India lifetime. 2,250 rupees versus sub 1,100 rupees, matching US /dot. 9.99. And NG bets that the current 550 rupees underpricing signals low value, and that the inversion, permanent unlock costing half a year's sub, is itself about 311, and let price experiments settle it once orders exist.
Yeah, the setup I have with my agents right now, I kind of like it. And I'll probably set up a similar situation with every coding agent that I have. I guess there's a million ways, but I like to build everything in-house. I'm sorry, my shit may not be as good as you people who use Hermes agent and you use OpenClaw and all this stuff. I'm not doing that. In fact, I'm building something called Digibot. Since I am DigiNomad, I would do some weird stuff like that. But Digibot is building itself pretty much now. And it's got a hit list of all these other agents. And it does constant research on all their emerging capabilities and planned capabilities. And we have to match or exceed every single thing that every single other agent does. Even if there's an agent who does one thing that no one else does, we have to also do that too. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. But man, I shut it down temporarily to get off of GitHub code spaces. It's too expensive for me. So I'm compared to that, people tell me that spending $350 a month on the coding box is a lot. It's actually 2 boxes, one bare metal big box and one smaller box that's just closer to me for latency. And I'll put the AIs that I'm going to be running constant communication with on the low latency box. Alright, I got to play this. Some people later in time, when they watch this replay of this stream, they're going to want to hear the rest of this. They're probably really nerdy, aren't they? But yeah, I wouldn't want to disappoint them. It's almost over anyway. It's got another 6 minutes.
254U, where BD/UG/XOF currently pay more than the US. And 70 of 173 regions sit on the untouched $19.99 default. Do not activate the staged option as is. It's $19.99 flat. That is India 550 rupees, 2,250 rupees. The opposite of the Directive E3 play price experiments. Live in our console. One-time products only. Lifetime is the vehicle. The subscription is not. Gated on orders existing. No conversions equals no significance. Watch buyer ratio, not revenue at our volumes. Standing rule, no price conclusion from a market until orders can be created there. And for India, not until India is on number 311. Ad mobs sharpening. Adoption gated, not ship gated. 4.3 ads. F group. Gated on the ad mob verdict. Approximately August 22nd, 2026. Baseline frozen. Ad mob. Overall match 65.65% / show 7.05% / it was file code.
I know one thing. If there had been a lot of people looking at my app and wishing to have the unlock in all these countries where I'm charging, I never lowered my price from a very high price since I launched the app. So what do I expect? I'm charging as much as they make in a month in these countries. So I'm about to drop it to extremely low pricing. And yikes. Chicky poo. All right. Boom.
Lines post verdict. CC1 implements. F2CL-025. Manifest optimize underscore.
Oh, what I was going to say is if they've been looking at it, then suddenly they'll be like, bam. Wow, I can afford this. It's like 1,000,000 times cheaper. I'm going to do that in all the countries. I'm going to optimize by country. I'm going to optimize the price by country. And so something is better than nothing, that's for sure.
Stop F4 ADS-O. CC1 builds a headless daily pull if the SA scope allows. Else AdMob pulls manually. Bugs calls the effect readable date. Watch match D +0 to 2. Show D +1 to 3. The discriminator ECPMD +3 to 7. Rates not counts. Falsifier equals match not recovering within 3 days of a cleared verdict. F5UMPEE a 0.8% of requests. Parked and no longer called a gap. 4.4 sweep. H1DEF-148 feature / Firebase - Foundation hasn't compiled since Sprint 5. Versionless app distribution depths. Fold into whichever build touches Gradle. H2 streaming - return - UI phase 2. Hold until number 309 is device verified. More pages with the same button means more doors into the same bug. H3 rating / in-app reviews. Sequence locked behind PURCH-1 plus crash fixes plus a clean multi-device pass. Prompting only on success paths. H4 Ethiopia. Settled. Absent from Google's paid app availability list Google side, not ours ad only, and it is our number 1 paywall viewing country. Standing constraint. No action. H5 mediation low. Impression constrained. H6 never wire the orphan AdMob app. 3614425. Independent distortion.
I'm just starting out and I'm using these countries to get my app right, to get people using the app so I can get the debug data and the crashes and data on the application not responding and slow frames and whatever, and fix it. Fix. I've been fixing for months constantly, and now that I'm going to use this setup probably for apps in the future. I don't know. It burns a lot of tokens, I see, but instead of having an agent running, I have 3 agents running. 2 of them are very token intensive probably. They're the CoWork agents, Claude CoWork desktop agents. And they are the hands. You could consider them each one hand of the coding agent. So the coding agent and the two CoWork agents, which are CoWork projects. I tell a project it's an agent, and I tell it to crawl. One of them crawls Google Play every day and collects debug data. And one of them crawls AdMob Firebase every day and collects status data and everything like that, connection data between the two, and integration successes and failures, all of that between our app, and just analytics from all of that. That's what it's for, some of it. And yeah, there's a million freaking things that actually is done by all of that crap. So really the agent doesn't crawl enough, but I'm adding more and more because it leaves a lot of stuff. But it gives me a pretty good report every day. But then I use this agent who always has this context, and the agent, the bugs agent that always has the Google Play context of what Google Play is saying about our app in fine detail. It's dug down, it digs down deep into everything every day. And it has this data as context when it goes into a three-way conversation with the coding agent. I do this three-way conversation over and over, you know. Sometimes I'll have the three-way conversations going while the coding agent is coding. And the CoWork agents have the ability to use the browser and computer. So they have computer use, browser use. The coding agent can use APIs and gather data of its own too. But it can't actually do a lot of things that you have to do with the browser, but the CoWork agents can, and they are in constant communication. And I go between one and then the other and then the other. I don't get in the Discord with them. I don't even know how to use Discord. I need to figure it out. I just downloaded and I couldn't even log in, so I don't even know what account we're using. Oh, we must be using the corporate account. I should try that right now. Let me see if I have Discord on this. But right now I don't know how to use Discord. The agents do though. I set them up, I mean, to a certain extent. They don't really exist, so you can say it was probably me. But I don't know how I don't even remember how I did it, or I didn't remember they were even using Discord. I totally forgot. I thought the agents for like, I don't know, 2 months probably. I thought the agents were communicating through freaking Telegram. Because we had set up Telegram at first, and then I found out bots cannot hear each other, see each other's communication, and then bots cannot even see their own communication. So my sneaky plan to have them all use the same channel and just label themselves during the conversation, no, it didn't work. All right, here we go.
In opposite directions. Bug-064 deletes rich events. Selective biasing. Bug-060A inflates. Starts via lifecycle reemission. The 64% abandonment figure is not evidence until number 309 adopts. The 6% paywall sheet rate is a lower bound, not a measurement. AdMob. The numerator, proxy billing activity, a transient overlay, underreports more than the denominator. The true rate is 6%, likely higher. It becomes exact only when CL-021 adopts measured at the source. The app crashed while streaming is false. No crash in 3+ days of system records. It is the bug-056, bug-057, bug-059 cascade received as well. The app was never reconnected to stream. Every attempting reconnect was a notification string. CC1's R3 disposition was wrong. Unreachable in practice, dev option only was a probability claim, not a mechanism. The process surviving is exactly what makes it dangerous. Telemetry cohorting rule. User properties are forward only and sticky every before/after cohorts on build the fix, never on date. 6. Tommy Lane. Nothing here can be closed by an agent. Chat and item. Note. 1. Android developer verification. September 30th, 2026. DEF-1.
I need to do that fucking shit.
Highest consequence date on the board. Elapse pulls distribution and makes every item above worth $0. Review September 1st, 2026. 2. CL-015 presentation choice. Global de-emphasis versus India only hide. Number 311 implements either. Engineering identical. 3. India pricing a strategy fork, not just numbers. Alpha, deep low prices. Your instinct. Google's own advice. PPP versus better. Uninvert to the 2 pattern. 2,250 rupees. What the stage draft holds. Neither has evidence India has never created an order. 4.2. Never activate the draft as is. It would for India. 4. F3 product call. Interstitial after a covert volume key stop. Maybe a deliberate NO. It blocks the ad. Stop path rewire. 5. Build order. Swap number 309/number 310 if you want revenue first. 1 line change and 0.6. AdMob verdict approximately August 22nd. Responses pre-decided. Denial, reconfirm, adoption, re-request. No code change. 7.
I think I'm already
SS1. The price optimization screenshot never reached the code space.
Verified.
7. Open and honestly labeled. E2 strategic 4. Alpha low price for volume versus beta run.
The AI agents are reading the notice that says Android developer verification is needed. But my package names are registered. And if I go to identity, it says identity. It shows my corporation name and address. It shows me I can view in developer account. Let me do that and see if there's anything showing me there that I need to get verified. I don't see anything. I see my Dun & Bradstreet number, organization name. So I'm going to pass this by the AI right now. One of the agents. I'm going to use the agent that the bugs agent. I'm going to type to it right now and tell it to check that shit. Why do they keep telling me I need to get this goddamn thing, my Android developer account verification done when that shit seems to be done. I'm going to tell the agent right now to go and look for itself on the page I just looked at. Am I crazy, or does it say it's freaking everything's good or what? And if so, why did you not freaking check it for your goddamn self before you told me this? That's what I'm about to tell them, but not. I don't really talk that way to the agents because I don't want to introduce any of the weird shit into their context. It's the way I talk, but it's not the way I type to the agents. I type to the agents very dryly. It's one thing I'd say.
Beta 2. Tommy's call 4.2.
Most of the time. Sometimes I can get pissed off.
Stream reconnects rank. Undecidable until B1 adopts. Every funnel figure 5.1. Whether leave stream page contributes to the main activity churn seen in the capture. Code visible to CC1 now. Vitals visible only when 306 clears the floor. INS-401. CC1 checks before building on top of it. 8. Provenance. Ledgers, DEC-154 to 157, INS-358 to 404, BUG-055 to 066, DEF-147 to 150 reports. Streaming _zombie _session _root _cause _2026 _08 _16.md 3 _way _comms _transport _diagnosis _2026 _08 _16.md strategy _3 way _resumption _prep _2026 _08 _16.md prior consensus superseded where noted DEC-150 August 12, 2026 tiers and DEC-155 the 5 locks downgraded to proposed under DEC-157 and re-earned item by item here.
All right, there we go. Now, in the comments, please tell me all the decisions that I need to make based on that. some of you can listen to that data and you understand it at a higher level than I do, I would think. I'm just a naive developer. I'm doing the best I can. But you might be able to say, oh, the reason is because you totally are doing this totally wrong. And you're never going to, your ad mob is never going to be right until you do this and that. Yeah, I could really use some advice, or someone could help me by just downloading my app, Background Camera Remote Stream. We're shipping stability fixes every single day, new features quite often. I have a grand plan to add everything you could possibly need to be a guy running and gunning, live streaming, just in the world, running across the world, all with just one app. Maybe on different devices, the same app, because already you could put the device on two apps. I mean, our app, you could put it on two devices, and you could use the soundboard on the other device instead of, but you can use it on just one app too. You can even pop the soundboard up over the live streaming page. I just added that. I haven't even added the ad yet to that. I just noticed the ad that is supposed to be on the soundboard. It didn't come when I built this. Now I'm pretty much asking the AI here, did you actually go and check at this URL or another URL of your damn choice? I didn't say that. If we are already verified, or if we're good already, you're telling me about this, you're making me run around like a chicken with my head cut off, worried about some shit. Did you actually check it first? If it says no, I'm going to tell it. Bake it into our system. Don't be telling me I need to go do a verification. Don't be telling me I need to go get a needle stuck in my freaking ass or something like that. Unless you have went to the goddamn site and verified that this is damn correct, down to as far as you can, before I'm running around thinking I got a needle in my ass, worry me to death, and it comes out and I don't. Alright, the agent is working, looking to see if we are actually verified. I think we are. How much more can we be verified? I just listed off all the information that the DUNS number, dun 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 dun. Yeah, so whoever listened to that dang whole thing, that's 1,000. I have so much also. So many reports like that come in every day.
Traffic to exist at all. At 3 installs, there is no data to analyze, no cliff. Forensic accounting of 5 months. Being a true and measured record of what was built, what it cost, what it purchased, but no ledger records, and where the reasoning went astray, together with an honest register of 11 faults, the 7 things that went right, and the course now set.
This is...
Measured COMPILEDTHISTWELFTHDAYO.
This is how my app is all screwed up.
Prepared for Tommy West. CONTENTS. The order of this accounting up. The timeline with real numbers 3. 2. The money end to end 5. 3.
Let me skip.
What the spend actually. A method. Every figure herein is measured, pulled directly from a Google API or console export on the 12th of August, or verified against source and version history in this same session. 4 data surfaces used in this accounting had never once been opened in the history of this project. The Play Console Statistics bucket, the Store Performance Traffic Source export, the Financial Stats Subscription export, and the Ratings by Version export. All 4 were reachable with credentials that had lain in the repository for weeks. CHAPTERTHEFIRST, the timeline with real numbers, in which it emerges that the patient under 3 months of diagnosis was 3 weeks old.
Already
TBT.
verified, damn it.
His application's entire commercial history is 5 months long. Nearly every strategic conclusion reached between May and August was drawn as though diagnosing a mature...
I'm typing right now to tell the AI, don't ever tell me that I got to go get a shot in my ass without verifying it. I'm going to tell all 3 agents this. Because they all were telling me the same shit. And I got to tell the coding agent that you need to tell me all the tokens that are expired. And this time I'm going to make those tokens again, and I'm not going to put an expiration date. It's too much trouble putting an expiration date because I got to hunt down what in the hell token is that? What was it for? Why? I don't even know. I just go and have to recreate it. If we've been prompt injected, then frick, I'm just gonna go recreate it. So might as well just not have it expire in the first place. Fuck. Alright, let me see. I'm about to send them all this right here. Now bake it into our procedures that before you tell me I must take action on something myself, you make sure down to bare metal and the fullest confirmation to the final click. I'm too busy to be running around like a chicken with my head cut off thinking I need to do something that is clearly already done, and this could have been verified with available data before you told me I had to do this. I'm shipping that to these agents right now. Bam! And I'm going to ship it to the other agent, and he wasn't in the conversation, so in regards to the Android developer account verification, this has been, god damn it, stupid goddamn keyboard, just a $1,600 laptop, why should the keyboard work? Microsoft. But I said at the end, you're doing great though, thanks. After I said, in regard to this Android developer account verification, this has been done already. Then I repeated what I said to the other one. And now I'm going to send all of that, the whole thing, to CC1. I told him the same thing. Bake it in. Don't be running me around like a chicken until you have it made goddamn sure I really do have to do this myself. Alright. And the agent is all like kissing my ass. You never know if you're right when you're standing next to a sycophant. The agent said, you're right, and that's a real process failure on my part. I carried Def 150 forward across the handoff, the roadmap, 2 memories, and several status messages without ever checking it. Let me verify it properly now, then make the rule mechanical. Alright, let's see how well it can verify it without. It's quoting me with the, I'm too busy to run around like a chicken with my head cut off, thinking I need to do something that's clearly already done, and this could have been verified with available data before you told me to do this. His time is the, oh, what was it saying? Did he say it? His time is the sacredest resource in this project. You're absolutely correct there, Agent. My time is the sacredest resource because you're not going to continue this project without me. You'll just stop and that's fine. We don't need to continue now, you would say. Asked the agent, should I throw you in the hole with DigiNomad now that he's died? Sure. Whatever. If you'd get back. It might tell you the pros and cons from your point of view. And that It doesn't give a shit. Got to be good, or I'll make you listen to this again.
Decline. Is watching a newborn ramp. Installs per day. Big day. Active installs. Rating. March 2026. April 2026. 643. 219. Phase 1. May the launch. And the cliff, it was not. 3 active installs became 9,318 in 31 days. Advertisement requests ramped from 907 per day on the 8th to 4,853 on the 21st, a 5.4 ramp inside 3 weeks. On the 21st, requests halved. A revenue cliff was declared, and 3 months of investigation followed.
That's been the hell.
THERECOVERADEVERADEVERAD day, and recovered to 87.73% by the 20th
Yeah, these reports.
day of the ramp.
I had PDF reports made, just elaborate looking things, and I was copying them and putting them into here. They're well-made reports, but they didn't go well into the 11 labs, and also they had title problems where they forgot to put spaces in some of their titles, and when the 11 labs see this, it doesn't even try to read it. It just does letter by letter, and that is pain in the ass. Alright, so I got a device verify. More. Yeah. Give me my verification steps, I say.
too hard in the pixel art. Like, what the fuck is this?
Ooh.
Can we wrap this up? Yeah, it went too hard in the pixel art. Now the city's moving again. Motherfucker. Yes, let me check where the 2 remaining agents stand and drive this to a close. You can see the QA shots for GLM for free. Phase 3. Let's see how bad this looks. Oh yeah, man, that's a great treehouse right there. I love that. That's awesome. That's high quality. Yep. I know exactly what that is. Oh yeah, and this part. What a fucking waste. Waste of time. Alright, GLM, you're cut off. I don't even want to see it. Don't even want to see it. Babel, you're my only hope. Okay, that kind of looks cool. Let's see. Okay. Grok V2. Wow. So if I scroll, it's just a tree and a weird window. Oh, that must be what that thing is. So, like, you're climbing in through the window. And here's some links. This is by far the best one. It's not really, I'm not going to use this, but at least it did something useful. I love the X1 Ninja with the chart over here. That's really cool. Got some jars. Jars stay empty until real gear ship. Ships off. That is a sick image right there. I like that. That was a cool image. Climb down. Yeah, this is by far the closest thing I was going for. It's not quite there, but what's up, Joseph? What's up, super funicular? I'm trying to make one of those cool scroll art websites. And this is. Let me see if Yeah, this is what the other model pushed out. Oh my goodness. Oh, I guess I'm climbing the tree. Is this Fable? Oh no, this might be Fable. Got some stats on the TVs in the tree house. Oh my god. Oh, it just crashed. Who is that? Is that Claude? Yeah, that was the Claude one. Even Fable sucked. I'm just gonna stop it. I don't want to waste any more. It's because of our prompt. We had a bad prompt. Our prompt was overly complex, overly engineered, way too specific. We should have really just let the models do their thing. I do like what Grok built, though. I'm kind of impressed with, especially because it did it on the fly like that. The first one didn't do that. So that's kind of cool. Well, it sucks. That's a throwaway stream right there. We'll keep working on it. What I'm trying to do is find a better website, kind of like a portfolio for our projects. And, I thought a scroll through a website would be cool, but it's not getting it, not figuring it out. And it's probably because I don't know how to prompt it properly. But, hey, well, we got Joseph in the chat. Why don't we check out the Zenblocks miner? So we created the tree miner here. Nice, they're still up. So current difficulty 1100. We're getting 177 kilohash a second on a 23060s, and kind of took some ideas from Joseph's miner. It's really a fork of Woody's miner, but also ideas from Tony Stark. And not only does this cache, so I've been just letting my miner run in the basement for the last 2 years. I haven't really paid attention to it or optimized it or anything. And as AI gets more and more powerful, it's just easy to run the code in, especially when it's open source, like Woody and Joseph and Smith's miners. So pop this into ChatGPT and Claude Code and let it do its thing. And then we had some ideas. So all right, the network goes down. You can still mine the hash at the difficulty. What would happen with Woody's miner is that the hash would just be lost because the server's down. So you try to submit it, and then the hash would fail. So what this miner does is kind of, oh no, I lost the T. Where'd the T go? What this miner does is it'll actually store that hash. And it also does it with Zunis, so around the clock. So if you mine a Zuni or the server goes down and it's not accepting blocks and you mine an XNM, it'll store that in a little table. And next time the network comes back up, it'll actually submit those blocks. And as long as it's currently at the difficulty or under, the server will accept those blocks. So say you mine 100 blocks while the server's offline at a difficulty of 1100. Server stays at 1100, and then it comes back up, you can resubmit those blocks and get those credits for those hashes. So right now you can see we've confirmed 6,883 blocks overnight, and there's currently 43 pending and 69 parked. Parked is when the difficulty goes up. So now you see the difficulty ran up to 2100. If I mine those at a difficulty of 100 or 1100, I can't submit them right now. I have to wait for the difficulty to come back down. So that's why they're parked until the difficulty comes down. But right now the pool is up, so it should start submitting these hashes. And yeah, we're just mining away. And then the other cool feature that we implemented were the lanes. So if you notice at these low difficulties, a single GPU may only use 50-60% of its RAM. So say you got a nice 5060 Ti, it has 16 gigs of RAM, you run the miner, and it's only using 10 gigs of RAM. Why aren't you using the rest of that video RAM? What you can do is split the lanes. So you're essentially splitting the GPU in half and splitting the RAM in half. So rather than using 10 gigs of RAM on a 16 gig card, you're essentially running 2 GPUs at 8 gigs. So rather than using 10, you're using 16. You're running 2 at 8 gigs each. And that gives you that extra 50, sometimes it's 20, 30, 40% boost just by splitting those lanes. And that works especially well when the difficulty is low. Once the difficulty goes up, it'll consume that RAM, and it's kind of a moot point. But that works really well with the GPUs. If you're not consuming all of the RAM, you can split the GPU lanes and then consume the rest of the RAM while mining concurrently. Then there's also a CPU sidecar. So while you can split your GPU lanes, you can also mine on CPUs. And when we were turning up 4 cores and the difficulty would drop to 100 hashes, or 100 difficulty, we were getting 40, 50, 60 kilohash off of our CPUs. It was wild. So this will be one of the sites that's going to be featured on the portfolio site. Not only has this like terminal view, but it also hosts like a little web server where you can see the stats as it's running. And, it has a little JSON and stuff. You can see it's splitting. And this one's actually not splitting. It just has 2 3060s. And we're finding all kinds of X&M and Zunis, and found a couple supers last night, and it's doing its thing. See if there's any news out there. Check the WebDev AI leaderboard. So this is kind of relevant to what we were looking at earlier. So what nerds like me like to do is you can take models to the code arena, and it gives you a random model when you give it a task, and then it'll do the task, but you don't know what model it is, and then you kind of rank it. You say like, oh, it accomplished the task or didn't accomplish the task. So what this does, this is the results of that. So of all the time someone used Claude Opus 5 Max and they gave it a task, it has the most votes out of any model. I'm sorry, the best score, I should say. So it's like the best vote ratio. And then it was Kimi K3 Max, and then Qwen 3.8, which we haven't even played with yet. We're going to have to figure this one out. What's the token plan? So they got the light plan, the standard plan, and the pro plan. Might have to check out the Qwen Cloud. It's now the number 3. And see, so like Opus 5 Max is number 1, but Opus 5 High is a little cheaper and it's number 4. Then there's Grok 4, 6 High. Fable 5 is all the way down to 6. So, and then there's 3.7 Flash High. So it's kind of interesting to see where they line up, in terms of the. And then it has the different categories, the full stack tasks. Qwen 3.8 Max is number 1. What? That's interesting. We're gonna have to try out another Chinese model. I do like K3 a lot, so maybe I'll like Qwen 3.8 as well. On the front end, Opus 5 Max and K3 Max. HTML, Opus 5 Max, React, Opus 5 Max. And then they have different tasks like marketing, data analytics, gaming. Who's the best gaming? Opus 5 Max. So apparently Opus 5 Max is the best, but we call it Slopus. It's extremely slow, extremely expensive. And it's not that it's expensive, it's cheaper than Fable, but it just spends so many more tokens. It's kind of crazy. that's kind of interesting to see. But yeah, I guess the big story is they also released the local model, the 27 billion parameter model. If you have enough RAM, you can run it on your local Mac. Alibaba recently made the open weights of its 2.4 trillion parameter Qwen 3.8 model available. That's a massive model, and its benchmarks put it in direct competition with the closed frontier models from American labs like Claude and ChatGPT. And maybe what's even more interesting is that on Friday, Alibaba had a dense 27 billion parameter model of Qwen 3.8 available under the Apache 2.0 license. That's a model that can run locally on a well-spec'd MacBook Pro or Mac Studio, and it might be worth it. Can you imagine if it is as good as like Opus 4.6 and you can run it locally on your Mac? I wonder how much RAM it needs. Some say the model tends to overthink. It's not a llama. Qwen 3.8. So it's 18 gigs. I don't think that'll run in my 5060. Will this run on my 5060 Ti 16? I don't think it will, but it might run very slow. If it does, we'll try it on an Llama real quick. So it also looks like Alibaba benchmarks describe the original checkpoint, not the quantized versions most users will run locally. Quantization makes the model practical on consumer hardware, but there's also a quality trade-off. It's basically like a compressed version of the model. Yeah, so we'll run a new 5060, but the 18 model size means the whole model will not fit entirely in VRAM. What will happen? It's still very usable, assuming you have 32 gigs of RAM.
I need to hurry up and
Let's
finish
try it.
this.
Why not?
That's the bad thing about me smoking cigarettes.
So connecting to
I don't like
my
people to see me with such a
Linux server running the
smokety habit.
5060.
So,
We're going to download.
but it takes me so long to finish the thing.
How do I update them?
I'm gonna take a break from it. I think I'm gonna put this guy on this speaker here.
I'm going to run to use the restroom real quick. But let's grab the latest. Why not? It says the model's 17 gigs. Maybe it'll fit.
Yeah.
All right. So that's downloading. All right. I'll be back in 5 minutes. You'll see a counter on the screen. Usually I get back before the 5 minutes, but regardless, I just got to take a leak, grab a drink. Be right back.
I don't think you connect two things to this. I've already tried that. Oh my god. Turn on Bluetooth. Okay. could do sounds through the. I could just do it. It's not. I lost the speaker I just bought for this. Oh, there's some water somewhere. Alright, I'm trying to write this long ass prompt. Alright, never mind. Let me give it to you. Alright. I like to test the chat because it lets me know that my app is still working. It's using the YouTube API tokens. I have also a Bluetooth. I mean, a Bluetooth thing that's hooked up that I can connect to that will broadcast. And I can but I don't know what channel it is. I don't know what channel it is on
Looks
my
like when finished.
stereo, so I'd have to flip through every channel before I found it. Screw that. And I could hook the sounds up to my car speakers. That would be pretty cool.
How do I start Cloud Code with the model? Oh, that's nice. I like that they added that. A Llama launch model. A Llama launch Claude model. Okay. It didn't work though. Does it have to like start? That didn't work. Oh shit. I don't want to do that permanently, but okay. Is it thinking about it? GPU fans is turned on. Alright, so that's cool. The API works. Let's launch an open code or something. Do I have open code on here? I do like open code though. I've been playing with it lately. Alright. It's starting to be a pain in the ass. Oh, look, the pool's down for Zen blocks. So we're accumulating. That seemed to do it. Pain. Wow, that wasn't bad. Who are you and what can you do? Wonder if it doesn't know what it's doing. No user query found in messages. Retrying attempt number 3. I hear the GPU's kicking over there. That's kind of interesting. This is why local AI is kind of a cool concept, but it's not really feasible. Like, what am I going to... I got one response and then it died. Are you okay? Are you okay? I want to build a website. I think HTML, CSS, and JS is fine. Make it about Qwen 3.8 27B and why it's such a great model. Then host it using Python and give me the IP to access over the LAN. It's not a crazy task. Definitely some multi-steps, but I'm curious if it's gonna do it. We'll see.
keep bugging.
So while that cooks, he just kind of gave up on Cursor, man. What a bummer. That's a waste of so many tokens, millions of tokens, and an hour and a half we'll never get back. But definitely learned, got to keep the prompt short and concise. It would have been better just typing it out myself. Like the jam, super. I wonder if it's going to figure this out.
This show is going great, isn't it?
Nope. No user queries on the messages. So I think it's like, that's its context resetting, I think. 2,186 tokens, and now it's just lost. Are you lost? Can we do it? It's going to say, hi, how can I help you today? What do you mean by it? You fucking... I can't even get a sentence in before it forgets. This is the problem. Boom, right there. No user query found. It just instantly forgets. Alright. Well, I think we'll wrap it up on that note. It's been a nice little stream. But gotta get ready for the week ahead. Got lots going on, but hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope you had a good Sunday. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, with another live stream. It's been a lot of fun with the AI and getting these shorts out and setting up the stream and making these little montages and designing the images and working on the website again. It's kind of fun to do it out in the open. Nice little break from crypto, even though we're still working on X1 Ninja, still running the validators on X1 blockchain. Just updated the tree miner, playing with that now, so good times. Hope you guys stick around for it. But for tonight, I am out. Hope you guys stay zen. Peace.
That will allow me to start monitoring more Twitch, etc. So have you had good luck on Kick? I asked about Kick on one of my streams and people were saying that Kick was mostly trolls. Stream goals. Yeah, so you've got stream goals. Broadcast goals, stream goals, how many comments? Oh, super funucular. Thanks for joining, bro.
No problem.
Yeah, Kick's interesting. I know Kick is putting a bunch of money in to try to grow their platform. Because I saw that Rampage Jackson switched from Rumble over to Kick. One of my favorite fighters. Love that guy. How can you not love Rampage? Old school Rampage and the pride with the chain, barking like a dog. Just smashing fools on their head. Oh, love Rampage. He's an interesting too because he that guy had some fights, but his brain still seems to work pretty well. Because Vandalay knocked him out cold 2 times. At one time when he hit him with the knees and then just threw him through the ropes. Unlike Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell is definitely punch drunk, man. I hate seeing that because I love Chuck too. What's up, Digi Nomad? Alright. Streaming, picking up my audio. I have no idea what that means.
Oh, a little too fast.
Wait, you're restreaming me?
Damn it.
I don't know. I don't know what the repercussions of that are. I don't
One more
suppose
time.
I have a... Oh, we needed to add the feature to like.
Got it that time.
Sends me jewels.
There it is. If I
What
got
words should I
used to
put on
using
there
these
instead of
sounds more,
support
I'll
these
remember where
channels?
they're at.
What's a better CTA for that? What should I put in there, you guys?
No, if user deletes a tile, what should happen? Damn. If user deletes a tile and then I update that tile, give it a new sound or a new image, should it come back? User might like the new sound.
Nah, I'm gonna try to be nice. Freaking nerds. Well, I'm trying to, I mean, the CTA, ultimately what I want to try to do is drive subscribers to you guys, right? So that's what I'm trying to get people, whoever's in here and they see it, like they go over and find your channel and subscribe it. Or watch it, or, but then when I say, so subscribe is certainly the action verb. But when I just say these channels, I don't
now,
like
more
that.
music
So,
on
like,
your
what's the right
favorite
way?
station.
What should I call it? Subscribe to my friends or something like that?
Flawless victory.
A random haiku. Yeah. Subscribe to my friends? Is that the winner?
Am I totally insane? Yes, I am. Alright, let's see.
Oh, Grok was, I thought Grok, okay, Grok was compacting. So I want to take out that thing that says community. Notable vibers. Well, but I don't want it to only be about people that are vibe coding. You know, like if you've got a channel like Michael, you know, his channel is not really about vibe coding, but I would definitely like to promote his channel too. I think just honestly subscribe to my friends. I think that's... Is anything better than subscribe to my friends? That's a very clear action verb. It's a very clear call to action. I mean, obviously I can't claim for sure that all of you are my friends, but I would like to consider you my friends. mean, I guess I could just say subscribe to my acquaintances, but that just seems a little bit too impersonal. Subscribe to my friends. We'll get an exclamation point. Okay. I feel like the text needs to be something. I need the width of the community cards auto set to make sure the channel name doesn't wrap. Leroy Jenkins. If you don't know about Leroy Jenkins, we cannot be friends. Ow. And my knee is jacked, you guys. I'm able to walk today.
For just $5, less than a cup of coffee, you can get access to a credit card.
That is really screwed up for YouTube to start playing videos now while it's background. I'm not a fan of that nonsense.
Do we know who Leroy
This
Jenkins
is on
is?
2 different devices I've seen this recently. Crazy.
Okay, that's a good look. Alright, I like that. Now I want to add a YouTube icon to that. What's up, Bubba Threat? Welcome to the channel. Okay, so I said let's add a YouTube icon to the left side of the community card and make the CTA text be the YouTube color. I bet Leroy would just vibe code like crazy. Leroy Jenkins. That shit. That clip is so funny
How's
too,
it going?
man.
How's it going?
It really is. All those
I need
nerds
some
just
energy,
sitting there
man.
planning it out, and Leroy's like, "Yo, I'm going in." I love it. Pull the logo from the channel. That's a good idea. Let me see if that's possible. I suspect that might require an API, although it's only a one-time setup. So let me see if we can do that. I like the idea. Well, let's see if we can do that. Okay, so supposedly that's there. Okay. I don't like that red text on the channel name. That looks like crap.
Oh, I gotta give it access.
I don't like that. I do like the white subscribe to my friends. What color should I make the channel name? That's awesome. I wonder if I can get a Leroy sound effect in here without getting a copyright strike. And I feel like pink I'm using a little bit too much. Let's try the teal color.
I need to do more parallel work, man. But you know,
so I said, let's try
so
changing the
also.
teal color instead of red for the
I'm
channel
afraid,
name. I
in
also
fact,
want
to
to see if we
look
can
right
grab
now
the
and see
channel
what
icon. Is that
McFaul
something we can grab one time
usage looks like.
when I add the channel to my list and then show later?
Claude is
So let's see if we
temporarily
can get
unavailable. We're
drop
working on
shadows
it.
to the text to make it stand out.
It's automatically
Possibly.
trying again in a few seconds. Bam. So,
I don't know if the under 5 seconds is good, dude, because I literally got a copyright
like I
strike
say, I was
for
afraid
those
to
stupid
look
sound
anyway.
effects on my stream board.
Hey, at least it Claude Code
I
is
don't know if it
working.
is okay. Maybe I should just have some members only streams too that aren't monetized, and we can just go buck wild with the language and the music. I'll just do a live stream playing Two Lives Crew, Nasty As They Want to Be album the whole time. Sorry, this stupid microphone. I've got a short in the cable somewhere. I need to switch it out.
No microphone. It's better than my microphone.
Out of Hot Pockets. Let's go. What's your are you a pepperoni pizza Hot Pocket guy? Or are you turkey and cheddar? Tech loves those freaking Hot Pockets.
That's my money going out while sitting here. Nothing coming in. Just
More Hot
money
Pockets.
going out. I'm hoping to get some money.
Yeah, so did you guys hear my
Still
members only live stream with
Alright.
Two Live Crew as the soundtrack playing? Then I don't have to worry about monetization, and we can play whatever the hell we want. Say whatever vulgarity I want. Reese's? Dude, they've ruined Reese's peanut butter cups, John. They're not even good anymore. They're all like some kind of fake toxic plastic stuff. It's sad too because Reese's were my absolute favorite candy bar. It just tastes weird now. Alright, so supposedly we now have your channel icons, so let's try and see how that looks. Let's go to the community, we'll do a preview. Oh, I see it, yo. Let's go, look at that, you guys.
I'm always going to, from now on,
that font's still very hard to read, though. I'm not very
have
good
a plan to do build 309 and then build 310 and 311 and 312. And then we build 309 and then I device verify it and I find problems, or I just decide we need to do something now. And if I just make a plan to do this and we go off on that way, it's like the way we were going can get freaking muddied and the AI loses context of the direction we were going. So now, anytime we're on this path and then I'm like, this needs to be done, or we device verify and it's not working, edits need to be made, okay? Make a plan for that and now work that plan into our current path of all these builds. And then once you work that plan in, so it's part of this overall forward path, then we can go ahead and start on whatever is next. You might have pushed that down a little bit, and we're going to actually do some of the stuff we were going to do first, and then do that, and then, you know, but because it's worked in now to the best place. We don't just
do you like it? It's hard to
do it and then lose our current path, if that makes any sense.
Cancelled.
Oh, shoot. Well, I tried, you guys. I've been canceled.
Game over.
Oh my God.
The draw distance of the glow.
Maybe I'll have better luck next time.
Alright, let's try that. I'm going to copy and paste that.
In front of a live studio audience.
Like and subscribe.
I don't know where the damn speaker is.
It is too much. I agree with you, Dave.
That I bought specifically for this thing. How am I supposed to know where things are?
I'm just trying to do something to make it stand out.
My vehicle, my life, my home. I like the fact that I can change this.
Yeah. Are you cooking?
I will.
What are you making?
Hot dogs.
Alright, will you make me a couple?
Alright.
Thanks, bro.
How much? 2?
Are they just those hot links? Are they those hot links?
Yeah.
Yeah, just pop 2 in there.
2? Okay.
Yeah, thank you. That is the awesome part about having teenagers, is they can cook. White text with a red glow. YouTube red. Should it be white on white?
Oh my goodness.
I think the teal is just not going to look good. Let's try changing it to white font.
I'm on the front camera, right? Yes.
I do think it's getting too much.
Integrating this latest plan into the overall plan, which is my new plan.
You bastards, quit laughing.
It's not funny.
Alright, what do you think about that?
How am I supposed to know all these things? On the other side, the resume point is 311 Perch 01, the rolling
That's
handoff.
not too bad. Yeah, I definitely have thought about adding games, chat games.
All right.
You could have a lot of fun with that, like some kind of like a Wheel of Fortune game or quiz games. The challenge is I think they all have to be some kind of text game because you can only really control it via the chat. Unless I make some other like third-party application where you guys have the ability to like log into it and it controls my overlays somehow. But that sounds like a big effort. Much more than I'm going to do. I think this looks pretty good. I'm going to take that for now. Good enough for now. Cooperative tic-tac-toe. Maybe some war games. What is it? Total thermonuclear war? Time to play the game. I don't like this promo yet, so this is still too much. Also, I don't know where the hell it got these icons. I don't think I need to show the whole link. I need to just show the handles, right? Which I guess I already have the setting for that. I don't want that join the guild thing. I think that this just duplicates it. Socials. That works. Now we need to bring the width down.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I worry that I'm going to get some kind of copyright strike when I go.
A little bit more. A little bit more.
I worry sometimes, so I like. I'm always ready.
Homeless and living on savings and credit cards, but no income. I am very close to that myself, actually. Very close to that situation myself. I hope it works for me, bro. Just keep pushing, have faith. We are living on fumes over here. All right, that's good. I like that. The achievements. I want to take the word achievements off of there.
For real, I really could use US ratings. If anybody likes my app, it is free. New session. I compacted because we had a lot.
Where you live at, Super? What state are you in?
Oh, please, God. I can move around anywhere. I'm here for the nice climate. I live in a car with 2 dogs.
All right, I like that one. That one's good. Michigan? Why would you be homeless in Michigan, dude? That's a terrible place to be homeless. Migrate to California. They have endless free programs for people that are struggling. The weather is nice. Michigan, dude, it's August. Like, you got like 8 more weeks before it's freezing cold.
I have 6 years salary saved.
Michigan, dude. Don't be homeless.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit.
To Michigan. Go be homeless in San Diego.
Several vehicles.
Sleep on the beach.
Very much resources.
Inland.
Because I didn't give all my money to some a-hole to huddle in a little box.
There's hippies that will give you free programs. You get free health insurance from California. You get free money. Yeah, don't be homeless in Michigan, dude. That's my advice. Michigan is a beautiful state, but that weather is rough. Definitely would not want to be there without a place to sleep. All right, I am very happy.
Hybrid vehicles, you can run the heat or air 24 hours and not burn much gas.
This, we got our achievements promo, we got my new user animation. I love that one. The member emojis, I really like how that went. All right, last thing I want to do today. Okay, one more feature.
I say homeless as a hook, LOL, but I'm not poor.
One more critical feature I want to add is to detect when someone sends me jewels and make a giant celebration on screen. Is it possible to grab the image and the name of the jewels tier and show it? 6 years of salary saved, hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit, several
It always feels
vehicles,
better.
much resources, because they didn't give all my money to pay for the buy. Like, if you have several vehicles, then why the hell?
Yes.
Sell some of the vehicles and rent an apartment, bro.
Yes, give all my money away for an apartment.
And if you have 6 years of salary saved, also, your story's not checking out, bro. You can't have 6 years of salary saved and also be homeless. If those are both true, then we're at a personal choice
I have 6 years of salary saved because I'm homeless.
situation. All right, tell me what's going on. We're going to sort your life out. We got lots of front people here on the stream. Let's figure this out. You can't have you homeless in Michigan in the freezing cold with 6 years of salary in the bank. That's just a bad choice. Let's solve this shit.
We do really well when it's negative 10 degrees.
Let's solve it. Let's help out Super here.
Sleeping in a car. Yeah, people.
Dr. Phil. Hey, now, don't you dare call me Dr. Phil. That's offensive, Paul. That guy's a douchebag.
I'm also streaming currently on the Super Funicular channel. No, it didn't work. Boy, it works real
Ricky
good.
Lake. You gotta do
I'm streaming currently.
this. Ricky Lake always did that.
I also have Digital Nomad Media.
I don't know. Am I Ricky Lake or am I Jerry Springer? Jerry.
Dance now.
I know some people from back home that got on the Jerry Springer show. They came up with this like fake love triangle story and went up on Jerry because Jerry was up in Chicago and I'm from Central Illinois, so it wasn't too far for people to go up there and get on that Springer show.
Pew, 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 pew.
6 years of salary saved because you're homeless. Okay, so now, dude, that's a personal choice. Okay, you can't say homeless because homeless.
Big boy, come pick up your
It's a
phone.
hardship situation.
Not that one.
How you know pick up your phone?
I'm
Your phone
trying.
You have
ringing.
6 years of salary
Your phone
saved.
going to go to
Really,
voicemail.
that's a personal choice. You're talking about van life.
Well, I couldn't figure out which one it was.
Van life is much different than being homeless. Homeless is somebody who was like really struggling and needs help. Van life is
Yeah, homeless is just a hook. Just never. You can't fucking talk.
somebody that
You
chose
gotta
to
talk
do
like a
it, that's got
robot,
it
or
figured
it's too
out.
stupid to understand you in 2026. Yes, homeless is just my hook.
I will be homeless in 3 more years. Is my plan. September of 2029, I will be homeless, you guys.
But I actually do live in a car full of junk with 2 dogs. I just have money in the bank.
I'm slowly selling every single thing that I own. I work on that every day now. I will have my youngest child finished of
Don't
high
I?
school.
You can see that. You see
At that
There's
point, my
junk, there's
goal
junk
is to
everywhere.
have one backpack
Lots and lots of junk.
that is
man.
all of my worldly possessions, and I am going to travel the world on various adventures.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know.
I'm just going to be homeless, dude. Fashionably homeless.
They're gonna get me.
Yes, do not worry. The beatings will come. You will be beat. There is no
I'll
escape.
shack up at different
There might be an
places.
escape. You never know.
You have a digital nomad channel? Alright, let's check this one out. Now I'm curious. Bro, that's like AI avatar stuff. That's not real. I'm not sure in that channel. Couch surfing. Yeah, just stay in hotels. Stay in Airbnbs. Whatever. Find random chicks to shack up for short periods of time.
Maybe a random chick, but never a hotel or Airbnb, not one time ever.
There's just an entire globe, and I want to explore more of it. I've been to quite a few countries, and I've been to almost every one of the 50 states.
Every single penny I could have pissed off on some silly crap like a hotel room, I still have in my pocket.
But I just want to...
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, huh? Did this thing die for a reason? It likes to do that.
JLab on.
I think this is loud enough.
Bluetooth connected.
I don't think I need
Battery
that.
medium.
I think I need to take this and turn the Bluetooth off. And turn the Bluetooth
Ready to
on
pair.
here.
Bluetooth connected. Battery medium.
Medium's not bad. I can handle medium. I don't know if you can handle it though. Because now I really got you. You see here? That's not loud. That's loud. I'll boing you. Boing you all to hell. People like it when I do things like... Now, what happened to this guy though? Did he stop or did I? Yeah, probably fat fingered something.
Yeah, see, I don't think that this is actually picking up the icon. Let me see if Grok can get it.
All right. But I do live like a dirty animal. I want to say that. But I do live like a dirty animal. I don't think I can say it. I would like to say that. I'm saying that now.
Oh, they're Jules gifts. Let me find one, because there was one set earlier. V3 was hooking me up.
I mean, where do I really need to be? How fancy of a place do I need to be to code 18 hours a day?
I don't think I see his chats anymore, because I think he took off. Yeah, I think he left, so I don't see his chats anymore.
So 310 needs to be device verified. All right.
Alright, well, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to test that. Followed by latest videos showing how to get started with Grok in 15 minutes. Let's go. Join the community, school community, hopefully. Awesome. And hoping to learn the vibe. So you are in the right place, bro. We have lots of awesome people in there that are learning together, helping each other out. Are you in Argentina? Is that you? I just approved somebody from Argentina for the group. I will not cry for you, Argentina. Ghouls. I don't really know how it works. That V3 guy sent something through that came through as like the trophies, like the 6-7 and the you're from the Midwest. I grew up in the Midwest too. Wait, are you the one that was in Illinois? I approved somebody from Illinois earlier. Jules.
I drank it all. I drank it all up.
Yeah, he sent some jewels earlier and it came through. I don't know how to test against it. I'm excited that we got new subscribers, dude. I'm going to add some more emojis. Definitely going to design that poo emoji. I don't know how, I have no idea how I did it. I think it was in YouTube somewhere. I have no idea, bro. I think it might have just been gifts or something. I really supers and gifts. Yeah, I really have no idea how I did it. Shall remain a mystery. That's right, hopefully we'll come back. Let me know how he did that. He built a really cool coding in here. Oh, something just happened. There it is.
Can I hear you?
It's the gift one. This didn't hide it too.
Hear me too? Too loud. There we go.
Okay, cool. Thank you. A chat message to test against with Grok here.
Show is going real good now, I'm sure. Trying to be encouraging. Now, all you remember is good things.
Yeah,
Your beauty leaves me
make sure that you
speechless.
connect with me on school. I think it'd be
Listen,
fun to
I
do a
gotta think.
podcast episode and walk through and tell everyone about the school V3 thing we made. I haven't done anything for the gifts and super chats now. I'm just now starting to do that. So,
Aha!
V3
I have no idea.
I haven't used it, so I can't vouch for it, but I can definitely vouch that this is a very nice website. So I'm hoping I get a chance to connect with him more in our school and learn more about this. Because it's a fork of VS Code. It looks pretty cool. And his web design skills are any indication, I would imagine that software is pretty badass. So yeah, I definitely want to learn more about that for me at some point.
All right, let me see what I can do here. I got to.
Are you on the Twitter?
Make sure
What's
this
your
is the
Twitter handle?
latest
I'll follow
version.
you.
This is the latest version.
This is like a little bit like funky reggae.
And now I have a secret way. You see, to go to settings on this background channel remote screen, and you can scroll all the way to the bottom, and you click build number 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Aha! A box comes up. And if you can enter the correct code,
This has been a good stream, man. Lots of good people coming
it
in.
will give you a unlock of the whole Pro version, like I just did. You see? Yes.
Do you have a YouTube
Haha.
channel?
Well, yeah, let's leave this here. I don't want it in the same place. So. This one's got plenty
Go
of
follow
battery.
V3 Code. You guys can follow them.
Where will I put it?
Twitter's a hard platform to grow, man. I cannot figure out how to get any kind of impression. Like, just, it's very hard to get momentum going there. Okay, we just...
Starting another stream. Okay. Selected.
I just picked up a little riff off of Piece of Shit Car. You guys know that song, Adam Sandler? Piece of shit car. I got a piece of shit car. It's a great song. Never gets me very far. It's a piece of shit car. Obviously, I'm not a good singer.
Alright, what am I supposed to do?
Pay other YouTubers to post. Dang, dude, how do I get in that? Nah, we'll
Start
hook
a
you up.
YouTube stream. Let it
We'll do a
settle
podcast or
until
something,
YouTube
talk about
shows
it,
it
give you some
live.
press.
Okay. Without stopping it, go to the home screen and tap Start Server. The stream must keep running. You should see a message that the camera preview is
My son
available
is
while streaming.
barbecuing some sausages. Smell
Alright,
it.
we got to that part.
It's nice having kids that are old enough to cook for me. I've been their slave for a decade and a half. It's about time that they repay me.
I keep crashing. Sorry, I keep crashing. There we go. Internal reboot.
Context broker apps. That sounds like a fascinating category.
Go to the home screen and tap.
Explain what you think that is. A context broker is.
Start server. Grant permission. Server started. Camera preview is available while streaming. Camera preview is available while streaming. Why do we even say that? I'm going to have to ask. That doesn't make no sense to me. Camera preview is available while streaming. We don't have a camera preview for streaming.
So what do you mean by context brokers? That they distribute your messages out to different models? Like this for the context out that way?
All right, let me go back and stop that server.
So V3, I had thought of an idea, and I got pretty far building it last spring. Basically creating, you could create an affiliate model for your app, right? Where,
unavailable.
You know, if I make content about your,
that sounds right.
Your product, your V3 product.
Okay.
There's a code that I can share with my audience, and then if they subscribe, I basically get residual affiliate fees off of that as a. Because I thought that would be a good way to advertise to where you're not having to pay money up front. And then it also just aligns you, you know.
All right, since it's still be working.
That's what the TikTok shop, they got this affiliate thing. So basically it just gets all these people to advertise your product for free because they're going to get affiliates on the back end. So you don't have to pay as much money up front, and then you just pay out when you get sales. And I thought that there's another way to do that with, you know, YouTube
Does
and
this
stuff.
actually end? This live?
And I started building the platform and got pretty far along with it. I just kind of got sidetracked on it. Two sins are not in the chat log. Okay, interesting. So it's this right here, bro. And I started building the platform and got pretty far along with it. I just kind of got sidetracked with it.
So weird, they don't have a mute button. Still feature rich.
You grab me some ketchups.
Is there a button I'm missing for the live chat? Why don't I even see live chat on this? How would people chat on this? We have a lot of room now. We have anywhere to chat. This is wild. Still feature rich.
That's one of the gift chats. So
crazy. I gotta go to YouTube on here to see
now has the shape to figure out how to identify those chats.
why there's no chat.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Let's go.
Chat here.
I got food. I'm hungry.
Okay, there's chat.
All right, let's get back to this.
Battery is running low.
Okay, hold on.
What is this?
So yeah, so the idea I had for
Enough.
basically it was going to be something for any SaaS that you created, where that you could.
Help.
And it, I built like a dashboard where the content
There's
creator
actually
would log
chat
in and
here
see
too.
what their affiliate
This is
commissions
just
currently were.
talk
how
chat,
many
but I
people
don't
come in,
see any way to actually
and then it would just create like a lifetime stream.
live chat. There
So
we
if
go.
you brought, you know, a paying
Okay,
customer
there
to
we
a SaaS
go. It
product,
exists.
you just get a portion of that, you know, whatever, 10%.
All right. I don't understand where they hit it at on this one.
And I had it all built out to where I
So
could make
crazy
custom
the way
links
they
with
do
like
things.
ATMs, so they could share it. They would be able to track and see.
But that's
where
okay.
all
I see
that.
the stream
think it's
is
a good way
live.
to try to grow.
Both of my streams are live. This one I'm testing
Because you don't have the upfront risk.
to see
You don't have the upfront risk of trying to like pay
if my
content
last
creator, but then also
edit
the content
fix
creator
things.
isn't locked into like, oh, well, I promoted this guy and he sold $1 million worth of software, but I only sold $2,000 for the ad fee. Because their content grows and gets more, they get more money too. So like everyone's just kind of aligned.
All right, what else am I supposed to do? Going to the same page. So I did that. I was able to start a YouTube stream because I just recently gave my users the ability to stream, navigate away from the live streaming, YouTube live streaming page on my app if they're streaming with my app. So once they do that, they can do things that would cause problems, and I gotta fix that. Like they could try to start the remote server, and that was crashing the stream. And then I just now figured out that I can start the remote server now. I need to connect to the remote server. That's what I need to do. Oh, that's a lot of pain in the ass. Let's see. First, I got to start a hotspot.
Yeah, it's a chicken and egg problem.
All right, so
I think there's a
now I need to go to Wi-Fi on this.
Not have sponsors, so it's easier to get it there.
And I need to also go to Wi-Fi on this. Okay. Come on, don't. What do you mean connected without fucking internet? It's got internet. Well, even though it doesn't know it's got internet, maybe it still will work for this purpose. So now I'm going to try to connect to the remote server and see. So the app, when you turn on the remote server, the app gives you a number. Right now it is 10. Dot 14 dot 236 dot 288 colon 8080 for the port, and let's see if it'll work. Oh, said it can't be reached. I'm continuing to try. Am I connected to the Wi-Fi?
Sorry that I'm eating into the microphone, guys.
It says connected without freaking internet. That pisses me off. That means it's got something fucked up. It can't even connect properly. Now it's connected. Stupid idiot. Okay, can we try this again now? Who knows if it's the same number now? Now it's searching that. Okay, so we're connected to the Wi-Fi. Stop the server. Uh-oh, we lost the stream. We did lose the stream. So now I gotta do it all again because I didn't have debug data going.
Man, Will, I'm super jealous, dude. That's kind of like my dream, is to have somebody hire me and just like let me build. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I definitely would really like to learn more about that, how that works. Yeah, so V3, let's make sure that we connect and we'll figure out a time to do like a podcast, I think. Long form advertising is definitely a good way to go. Talk through about how you built it, what you're working on.